Let me talk my shit.
Okay, we don't play that shit on my channel.
If you look at my road, and it took me the longest. My brother's tight like Jonas. And I know that shit used to suck back then. I bounce back, Adrian Brown. When we get home, she a freak. Yeah, both hands is gonna put me to sleep. She think she bad, but this whole week. And she be mad watching that shit cheap. And the shit y'all flexin' we had last week. When shit get real, hoes quiet on the creek. But fuck it, we back on the bands. This go crazy, it was part of the plan. And these the same songs all in my head. When I was running around, so I letting it sing.
And another thing, this accountability word that everybody has, right? And everybody says, I can take accountability amongst myself and not have to say nothing to you. Accountability was still taken. A lot of people will say you didn't take accountability until you say it to them. No, I can go to myself and take accountability and come to you and not say a fucking thing. Because I know me taking accountability in front of you and telling you, you won't take accountability at all because you'll feel as though you already won. You got to be careful who you take accountability in front of, because they'll take the accountability that you just took for yourself and look at that as a win for them. You gotta really watch who you take accountability in front of. Because people will sit there and be like, yeah, well, yeah, for sure. Yes. What the fuck? You're wrong. Da 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 da. And never take accountability for themselves. And they'll be satisfied with the win of you taking accountability. And somebody just took the words out of my mouth. And that leads me to the competition. You want to know why a lot of relationships don't never make it past an argumentative stage? You want to know why a lot of relationships never made it past an argumentative stage? You want to know why a lot of relationships never make it past like rough times and rough patches? People really be having a competition on who the victim is. People really be competing on who the victim of the situation is. Everybody wants to be the victim. Nobody wants to be the suspect. Everybody wants to be victim. Nobody knows how to be like, you know what? You right. I'll take that one. Everybody's having a competition on who the victim was. Nobody wants to be the guy in all black. Once I figured out in a lot of situations, I am the suspect. I am the one that did something to somebody. I was easy, bro. I was able to understand. But we really be competing on who was the victim. Well, I only did this because you did that. Well, I only did this because you did that, and you made me da 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 da. And you forced my hand to do this, and you, bro, just be like, yo, you know what? I didn't have to do it because I'm an adult at the end of the day. I didn't have to do it, but I did it, and it is what it is. I apologize. Everybody's grown until it's time to take accountability. Everybody's grown until it's time to say, yo, that was me. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that, and I did it, and I apologize. Everybody's grown until it's time to do that. Everybody is so grown in adults until it's time to do that shit right there. Everybody, bro. And it's not just males and it's not just females. It's the adults, period. Everybody is grown until it's time to say, you know what, you're right, that was me. Like I shouldn't have did that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I take accountability. That's my fault. I apologize. Everybody's grown until it's time to do that though. Everybody can communicate until it's time to do that. Everybody's so self-aware until it's time to do that. Everybody's so relationship expert until it's time to say, damn, that was me. I shouldn't have did that. I knew it was wrong and I still did it, and I apologize. I knew that shit would hurt your feelings and I still did it. I apologize. Everybody want to be a fucking victim. Everybody's grown until it's time to figure out who the victim was and who the person that victimized somebody. Everybody. And Lay, you said you see no wrong in your doings. That's a flaw. Because I just said that, but I also, in the same breath, I will do something to somebody and be like, but I did this because, but I did this bro, it's me. It's me. Everything I tell y'all, everything literally comes off. I don't speak off theory. This shit be real life. This shit be real life. This shit be real life situations. This shit be everything I did be because like you know what? Sometimes, let me tell y'all a trick I'll do to females. To females that think nobody can fuck up but them, this is what I do to them. And this might be crazy to y'all, right? Chop, what's up? This is what I do. To females that always think that nobody can fuck up but them, I will purposely, it'd be little shit, like say we in traffic or something, I say my bitch is driving. I'll be like, yo, the light green. She like, no, it's not, the light red. Analogy, yo, the light green, no, the light red. I'd be like, yo, sometimes you gotta be wrong to a bitch just to show her that you could fuck up. Sometimes you gotta let a bitch be right just to show her that you could be wrong. And that you can fuck up sometimes. Because some females really don't think or expect no nigga to fuck up. So sometimes I will purposely be wrong to a bitch just so I can show her, yo, it's possible for me to fuck up. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. So you see how easy it was for me to just fuck up in this situation right here and be wrong? I could have accidentally slid into them DMs and slid up. I could have accidentally heard her story. I could have accidentally ate her ass. I fucked up though. And it happens. And it happens. It happens. I'm not perfect. You know? I'm not perfect. You gotta really be wrong sometimes on purpose just to show a bitch, yo, it happens. You feel what I'm saying? I'm human. I'm human. I'm human. I want people to start understanding. Yo, I just don't make. Yes, am I a cheating ass nigga? Absolutely. Don't as I don't know. I might be some of y'all favorite content creators. If I am, I appreciate it. If I'm not, if you just watch me on a regular, I want y'all to understand something about me. Am I a cheating ass nigga? Absolutely. Never forget it. Am I a lying ass nigga in a relationship? Absolutely. Don't ever forget it. Am I a manipulator in a relationship? Absolutely. Never forget it. But I don't just make content strictly for males and strictly for females. Bro, I'm here to make sure everybody understands real life. Real life. I'm here to make sure everybody understands real life. I want the niggas that's really liars and manipulators and cheaters just to be themselves. I want the females to actually do better for themselves so I can stop hearing the complaining. Don't get with a nigga that's a known cheater and complain about him being a cheater, please. I want every nigga that's a liar, a manipulator, a cheater, an abuser. I want us to literally live free with our chests out and chin up. Like, yo, I am what I am. And if you're going to accept it, you're going to accept it. If you're not, neglect it. Watch out. Somebody will accept me. I don't want us to have to hide in the shadows no more and put a mask on. I don't want us to have to do that no more. I want us to just be free. I want us to be free. That's all I'm asking. Is for us to be free. And whoever accepts it, and whoever doesn't will neglect it. That's all. I want the women to finally wake up and be like, you know what? He is a liar. He is a cheater. He's a manipulator. And I know I shouldn't be with him, but I want him. So I'm not going to complain when I get with him. I'm going to accept him for what he is. I want the females to also be like, you know what? He is all those things I just named. And I'm not going over there because that's not what I accept and that's not what I like. I'm not going to try to change that man. Because the shit that you females complain about deep down inside, y'all love that shit. Y'all love it. Y'all love everything about it.
If you look at my road, and it took me the longest. My brother's tight like Jonas. And I know that shit used to suck back then. I bounce back, Adrian Brown. When we get home, she a freak. Yeah, both hands is gonna put me to sleep. She thinks she bad, but this whole week. And she be mad watching that shit cheap. And the shit y'all flexing we had last week. When shit get real, hoes quiet on the creek. But fuck it, we back on them bands. This go crazy, it was part of the plan. And these the same songs all in my head when I was running around, so I let them sing.